What's good with y'all boys, man? I hope y'all are staying blessed as always, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now in today's video, I finally got the dribble tutorial for those 6'4" and under guards out there. But even if you're taller like 6'5" through 6'8", I'm still going to be showcasing a lot of moves that you guys are able to get, so this might be a good video to watch. Y'all know I'm going to start basic with the basic controls, and I'm going to lean more into the bigger combos. So without further ado, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys want more content like this. Use code Koza for 2K Labs premium membership for a fat discount. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Now these are the animations that I'm using in today's video. Now the two big things that taller guards will not be able to get are the dribble style and the sig size up. I also found some crazy sleepers on the breakdown combos, and we have to go over them because the speed boosts coming out of them are so insane. We'll go ahead and copy these down, especially that John Wall step back, and let's go ahead, lock in, and learn some things. Now I'm going to go through the first two things relatively fast. It's the size up controls as long with the escape controls. Now our size up is Darius Garland. That's without holding turbo or right trigger and just flicking the right stick. So if I want to do a crossover, I'm going to go up diagonal towards the off ball hand. If I want to do it in between the legs, I'm going to go directly horizontal to the off ball hand. And if I want to do a behind the back, I'm going down diagonal towards the off ball hand. This is without holding turbo again, and you guys can always, you pair these up, combo these. I see like a double in between the legs, maybe a double in between the legs into a double cross. Anything like that, you can combo up with the size up. Now the escape package we have on is Kemba Walker. Now the escape package is anytime doing the controls we just did, but now we're holding right trigger. So we're going to hold right trigger, turbo. We're going to go up diagonal towards the off ball hand, and we're going to get this nice crab crossover right here. He brings the ball really far out. So that's the crab cross right there. If we go horizontal left towards the off ball hand, we're going to get it in between the legs. Another good similar animation. And then actually if we go hold right trigger and down diagonal towards the off ball hand, we're actually going to get the Trae Young behind the back animation. And you guys can also double up on these moves too. You see I do a double crab crossover. I get like big wide crossovers going right and then back left. You guys can also do the same thing with the in between the legs here. So you guys can get creative, but those are the size up and the escape move controls. We're going to continue with the beginner level of dribbling. Now I found a sleeper in the Derrick Rose regular breakdown combo. Now if we just flick up on the right stick, doesn't matter which hand the ball is in, if we just flick directly up, we're going to get this animation right here. And looking at this animation, he does some really nice combos. So if you're new to dribbling and you aren't with like all the controls to combo up, just this combo right here could suit you very well. There is a lot of crossovers we can explode out of. You see the very first two moves of the combination is kind of like a behind the back into a hezzy. That move right there, we can then move towards that off ball hand. So if the ball starts in my left hand, and I wait for the behind the back and the hezzy, I can then run right and get a speed boost off of it. If you guys see here, boom, and then my body is going left, right, and then I'm going right. So a very good move out of that right there. But we have more moves to go over within this one regular combo, this one regular breakdown combo. Now I think it's about the fifth move if we want to go towards the ball hand. So the ball hand is our left hand right now, and we're going to do the behind the back, the hezzy, and some tweens and some crosses, but it pauses whenever it comes back to the left hand real quick. If we look right here, boom, boom, and then you guys can speed boost off of that move also. So you guys can go either left or right, and you guys can actually speed boost off of any move in this Derrick Rose regular breakdown combo. But whenever he stops the combo and he starts walking back, we can then explode out of that move. And that move specifically is really good because we start slowing down our rhythm. We slow down our pace. So we let the animation play out, boom, and then we come back, and then it's like slows down the pace, and then now we're able to break off. So just that one Derrick Rose regular breakdown combo move is really, really nice to have. Now let's go over the aggressive breakdown combo. Holding right trigger and then flicking directly up on the right stick. Look, it's just nice, tight, the ball is protected, and you're just kind of standing in place, right? So you can speed boost off of this move, but what this move specifically is good for is whenever you're calling plays. Now, if you guys are in the rec or even in park and you're about to call a back door, or you're going to tell the center to come up and quick slip, you guys don't want to just be standing there. Because if you're just standing there, the defense will register that and they're like, yo, he's about to call something. At least me as a defender, I will know when a point guard is about to call something because he'll move a little different. He'll stand still. A lot of people can't multitask and do all this dribbling while they're calling a play, right? The guard also wants to be protecting the ball while they're calling a play. So if I want to call a play, or if I want to call a Fifi or the left side, right side, reverse Fifi, or anything like that, I can just trigger this combo here. So I'm still in an animation, so where the defense won't predict I'm calling a play, and then we can then, get the play call going. But still, just as a dribble move in of itself, whenever the ball goes, to our right hand or left hand, you can speed boost off of it. Not as amazing as, the Derrick Rose, obviously. But it's harder to time for sure, because it switches ball hands so fast. Pause. But it's definitely harder to time. But if you lab up, man, you can definitely get that down. So boom, that's the most beginner dribbling as it gets, man. Especially, listen, bro, don't sleep on this Derrick Rose regular breakdown combo, bro. It's a lot of people can get it. I don't know the exact threshold, but I know it's pretty cheap, man. And a lot of 6'6" and 6'8" guards are able to get this. Now we're gonna get into comboing those moves together. Now it's just gonna be exactly what I went over so far in the video. Now, you know, we get the aggressive escape move crossover. We're holding turbo. We're going to go to the right side, right? We're going to get this animation right here. Now we're going to let go of turbo and then flick back diagonal up to the left towards our ball hand. And then you can either get an in between the legs or crossover. That part doesn't, you know, matter too much. I just need you guys to flick it back to the ball hand. So we're going to do the turbo cross here, and then we're going to flick it back to the original ball hand. So holding right trigger on the first cross, and then letting go of right trigger for the second cross. Now you guys can let the animation play out to slow the pace, and you guys can get an animation like that. Or if you guys see me do a lot in my streams or in my clips, I do it really fast. As soon as I start seeing the animation play out, I kind of, you know, and you know, I'm already getting to the move. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that, but let me not get ahead of myself. So you guys can do this move slow. You guys can have the animation play out, or you guys can do it fast. As soon as you see the big cross animation play out, let go of right trigger, flick back to the original ball hand, you get that animation right there. Now, if you guys want to practice, you could really do this back and forth. As soon as you see that animation play out, you're just flicking back to the ball hand. Boom, 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 boom. And you're kind of just gliding around the court. And what's good from this is you can speed boost both directions. Now, if I do this, if I do the regular crab crossover, the big cross, I can speed boost off of this move here. So this has to be respected by the defender. But if I little cross back to the same ball hand, I can then speed boost that way. So you're able to attack each angle of the defender. Now, before we lengthen that combo, let's go over a few simple moves. So we're going to go over the momentum crossover. Now, the momentum is holding turbo. You're going to do this crab crossover move here, not that one. You're going to do this crab crossover move here, up diagonal, right? You get that animation. But the left stick is going to shortly follow the right stick. So the right stick's going to go first, and then don't wait for the animation to play out this time. Just go ahead and flick your left stick too. And you're going to get this animation right here. If you guys look at the controller cam, the right stick goes first, and then the left stick goes. Another move, right? Hold right trigger, flick directly down on the right stick. This is your snatch back here. And now John Wall, step back. Your snatch back is in your step back animations this year. John Wall step back gets an amazing, you know, little cross here, or a little snatch back here. And he also gets, without holding turbo, flicking down on the right stick, he gets his hop back. So if you guys hold right trigger and flick directly down on the right stick, you get a snatch back. If you let go of turbo and flick directly down on the right stick, you get a hop back. They both come with the John Wall step back animation, which 6'8" do get this year. Now, we're gonna add on those two moves, right? So first, do this. Do the momentum crossover, just how we just practiced. And then after the momentum crossover, just keep holding turbo, flick down on the right stick. Now we can add this to our previous long cross, short cross combo. So we're going to be holding turbo, right? We're going to hold turbo for the one big cross. We're going to let go of turbo for only this move, getting it back to the left hand. And then we're going to hold turbo again for the momentum crossover and then the snatch back, right? And you can kind of see how this is going to play out. So when you put it all together, it's a big cross, little cross, momentum, into a snatch back. Now these four moves individually, if you get the individual controls down, now you know how to do them. You just have to get the timing within the combo to use them. So it's going to look something like this: big cross, little cross, momentum, snatch back. And you see the momentum kind of like it fakes a drive going to the right side. So whenever you match up the momentum with the snatch back, your defender has to respect that drive to the right, and then you're snatching back to the 3-point line. And once we're reset with the snatch back, let's say we do this combo, boom, 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 and now we're reset again. So, I mean, you could do the move again. If I don't mess up, you can do the move again just like this, and then now you're reset. Now you're reset. So if you wanted to practice just these four moves, you could definitely do that. Now the snatch back is kind of like the killer move. That's what you want to end your combos on pretty much. You either want to end your combos on a speed boost and getting to the basket, or a fake drive into the snatchback for the three. So let's say we're more intermediate now. Let's say we didn't want to do the snatchback as soon. So we did big cross, little cross. Remember, we're doing holding right trigger for the big cross, letting go of right trigger for the little cross, holding right trigger for the momentum. I'm sorry, holding the right trigger for the momentum. And let's say we didn't want to do the snatchback yet. We wanted to continue comboing. Well, now we can do everything that we just did. It just flipped sides. So the ball is in our right hand. Now we're going to big cross to the left hand, little cross back to the right hand, and momentum back again. So it's the same animation, but the controls are just flipped because the ball hand flipped, right? You're always flicking towards the off ball hand. So if the ball is in our left hand, we're flicking right. If the ball is in our right hand, we're flicking left. So let's say we do the big cross, little cross. So let's say we do the big cross, little cross, momentum, big cross, little cross, momentum, big cross, little cross, momentum, big cross, little cross, momentum. I know that seems a lot. But if you guys can just get this timing down of the big cross into the little cross, into the momentum, I am just doing it back to back. So big cross, little cross, momentum, big cross, little cross, momentum, big cross, little cross. And then I've practiced this for hours and hours and hours every day. So I make it look a little easier to somebody that is beginning, but we're getting into the more intermediate stuff here. And even if you guys need a reset and you guys are like, yo, I'm not sure which hand the ball is about to go to, and I don't know which way to flick my stick, you guys can just always reset with that regular breakdown combo. And then you're going to get this pause right here. And then now you'll know which hand the ball is in, right? So I'm not sure I'm messing up my combo. I'm just going to go ahead and do the regular breakdown combo. Boom. And now I know it's in my right hand. Boom. I'm not sure which hand the ball is in. I do the regular breakdown combo. Boom, boom. And now I see the ball's in my left hand. I'm going. You know, so you guys can, the slow pace of the end of the regular breakdown combo is just so nice to have. Because whenever I'm messing up my dribbling, say I'm just flicking all this right here, I'm not sure which hand the ball is in, I'm going to flick up. Boom. And now I see the ball is in my left hand right here. Boom. So now it doesn't even look like I messed up. It looks like I just did it fluently. So I can't stress this enough. The Derrick Rose regular breakdown combo has been a lifesaver for me. But let's keep it pushing now. The momentum behind the back, a very hard move to do for most people every year. Now the ball is going to start in our left hand. We're going to hold right trigger. We're going to do a behind the back animation like this. We're going to go down diagonal towards the off ball hand. But as we do that, our left stick is going to shortly follow, and it's going to go down diagonal towards the ball hand. So my left stick is going to go down diagonal to the right, and my left stick is going to go down diagonal to the left. The right stick does go first if I don't mess it up, right? The right stick does go first, and then we get this animation. Same thing, it's my right hand, and the controls are just flipped. The controls are just flipped, right? So once you get this timing down, you guys can kind of do it back and forth, The right stick's going first. And then we can get this animation down. Now the good thing about this move is the ball is mainly behind your back, so it is well protected. So now if we just add that in, so we do a big cross, little cross, momentum. Okay, well imagine I can momentum, right? Big cross, little cross, momentum, right? And we just do a misdirection here. So I'm gonna hold right trigger. The right stick's gonna go down diagonal to the left, and my right stick's gonna go down diagonal to the right. The controls are just flipped here. If I can do the animation correctly, boom, just like that. And now we're reset right here. So let me go ahead and try to do this real quick. Big cross, little cross, momentum behind the back. And then you can see how it's starting to chain together here. All I'm doing is big crossing, letting go of turbo for the little cross. That's the only move we let go of right trigger on. And then on momentum, misdirection, I can snatch back after that. I can, keep the combo going. Maybe I want to do something extra. Maybe I'm going up, against a non-lockdown build. So I do big cross, little cross, boom, 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 boom. And I kind of messed up at the end there, but you guys can start to see how these combinations are going to play out. And again, if you guys ever mess up your original combo, you guys can always go right into a regular breakdown combo. Boom, 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 boom. And then I can snatch back. Bow. Just little stuff like that can level up your game a lot. And it will look like you're saucing dudes. That regular breakdown combo, I can't vouch for it enough. You would have thought he sponsored this video. I can't break that down enough, man. That just this one move, I can speed boost off of it. And I can also reset, Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I messed up my combo. Let me go ahead and so it's just like a little stuff like that, man. I love the regular breakdown combo. It is, a big W for me, but I hope you guys are starting to get, I know you guys aren't just gonna hop on and, dog this, because, some people are, but it's gonna take some practice. I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna take some practice. So if you just lab up these, you know, little combos here. Oh my god, I messed up. Let me go ahead, flick up, bow, 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 and I want to speed boost off of it. Now we're good. Now that is basically what I do on my small guard builds, and that is going to pretty much wrap up this video. I did go into comboing up a good bit, and I showed the basic controls. Even if you guys can't chain together moves like a crackhead, don't feel any less about yourself. Stick to the basics, bro. If you're one of those dudes that can do a couple moves and just want to, you know, get the work done and get to a bucket, that's cool, man. I gave y'all the regular breakdown combo. You can speed boost off of several moves out of that. You guys can do the regular crab cross, and you guys can speed boost off of that. You guys can run off just the crossover. I gave you guys a lot of, you know, things to put in your arsenal to make you a better guard. But there is a lot of things to learn on guard, man. It could be endless. So I could, you know, go ranting all day about this, you know, guard piece, you know, dribbling tutorial. But I'm going to wrap up the video here. I don't want to take too much of you guys' time. I don't want to give you guys too much information to take in at once. So with all that being said, man, make sure y'all like the video. Y'all could re-watch this video. You can slow it down in the YouTube settings to watch the controller cam. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want more content like this. As always, I love y'all boys. I'll catch y'all on the next one.